In today's video, we'll be looking at the selection control structure. Now, let me show you where the selection control structure fits in the control structures, right? So in programming, it whether you're using Pascal, Java, C++, or Python, we always use control structures to control the flow of our computer program. Now, there are three control structures that are used in programming for any language. You have the sequence, you have the selection, and we have the iteration, which is also referred to as loops. And there are two types of loops. You have the for loop and the while loop. So in today's video, we'll be looking at the selection control structure. In today's video, we're looking at the if statement. Now, the if statement would fall under the control structure called selection, right? So there are three types of control structures that you have in programming. You have the sequential sequence, then you have selection, and then you have the iteration or the loops. In today's video, we're looking at the if statement. Now, relational operators that you use for if statement are the greater than symbol for greater than, then we have greater than or equal to, then we have less than, then we have less than or equal to, then we have equal to, and then we have not equal to. Now, in programming, there's a word called syntax, right? So in the next slide, I'll be showing you the syntax for the if statement. So in programming, the word syntax refers to the rules that specify the structure and organization of the words, punctuations, and symbols in a programming language. This is the syntax for the if statement. If condition is true, then you'll do a task or perform an instruction. This was the syntax. This is how you would write a if statement in Pascal programming language. So we are looking at the if statements. So this is the format for the if statement. So if condition is true, then perform a task or do an instruction or a set of instructions, and then you would stop. Now, we'll be looking at the if, then, else. So, if condition is true, then perform task 1 or do instruction 1 or a set of instructions. If the condition is not true, then the else part will come into play. So we'll have, if the condition is false, this statement that says perform task 1 or do instruction will not be executed. Instead, the else would come into play, and then perform task 2 or do instruction 2 will be selected in our program, and then the program will stop. So we have, if the condition is true, then we'll perform task 1 or instruction 1, and then the program will stop. If the condition is false, then task 2 or instruction 2 will be executed in the if then else statement. While in this example, we would have only one task or instruction being performed if the condition is true. So if the condition is false, nothing will happen. No instruction will be executed in the if-then statement. Okay? While in the if-then else statement, the First instruction or task will only be executed if the condition is true, and the task 2 or instruction 2 will only be performed in the if statement if the condition was false. If statements can have multiple else if conditions. If statements can have an else condition, but a maximum of one else. This brings us to the end of today's video. In the next video, I'll be showing you how you use the if statements in a Pascal program. So we're looking forward to seeing you in that video. Please take care until then. Bye.
Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share.